Hello, happy Friday. Happy Friday. My name is Amy. Welcome to a 15-minute core conditioning workout. You will need a set of light weights or canned goods. We're only using it for one move, so if you just use your body weight, that will work too. So we have one more minute until 12 o'clock, and then we'll get started. So feel free to comment your name in the chat, say hello, and I'll put a reminder in the chat box here too. Okay, core conditioning, 15 minutes. We have 5 moves, 45 on, 15 off. 3 rounds of 5 moves. So you could use your body weight or some light weights or canned goods. Happy Friday. Great way to finish the week. Quick 15-minute ab workout. So we will just get right into it in about 30 seconds. We'll start with the first move of 5. It'll be a downward dog variation. See, I have my canned goods. Okay, I'm gonna set the timer. Let's get into a downward dog facing position. So you're in a pike on with your hips lifted up towards the ceiling. So you start in a plank and then lift the hips up. We're gonna go in 10 seconds. Here we go. 45 seconds for each move. Okay, so starting in that downward facing dog, in your opposite hand, opposite toe touch, and then switch, opposite hand, opposite toe touch, and then lower the hips down into a plank, and then hips back up to that pike, opposite hand, opposite toe touch, and then lower the hips back down to the plank. 20 seconds to go. Exhale, lift the hips. And then inhale, lower back down. And then exhale, lift. Inhale, lower back down. All right, next we're going to come into tabletop. And then into a bear. And we're going to do a dumbbell pass under. So we're going to pass the dumbbells under, passing through. Ready, set, go. And another option, you can come into a bear. So curl the toes under, lift the knees off the floor, and then pull the dumbbells from right to left, and then left to right. So the dumbbells are behind your right hand. Use your left hand to pull them through to the left side. And another option, you can be in that plank position for a little more of a challenge. Or you can be in tabletop, knees on the floor. Okay, next we're going to come onto our backs for some toe touches and some side crunches. So you'll come up, touch the toes, and roll onto your side. Ready, set, go for a crunch. Side crunch, come back to the center, toe touch, roll to the other side for a crunch. back to the center, toe touch, roll to the side, crunch. "15 seconds to go." And that bottom hand extends out onto the floor for each side crunch. 3, 2, 1. Okay, next move, our fourth move, we're in a forearm plank, and we're going to dip our hips 3 times to the side and then come into a side plank. Forearms stacked on top of each other, or parallel to each other. So 3, 2, 1, side plank, back to the center, dip the hips, 3, 2, 1, side plank open. And another option, you can have that bottom knee on the floor. Come into the plank, 3, 2, 1, bottom knee to the floor, side plank. 3, 2, 1. Okay, and then we have a bicycle crunch at the end. So our last move, our fifth move, then we'll come back to the top. So you'll hold the legs and then 3 elbow taps, and then back to the center and switch. So switching legs, 3 elbow taps, come back to the center, and switch. Another option, you can just bicycle crunch opposite knee, opposite elbow. 3, 2, 1, back to the center, switch. 3, 2, 1, back to the center, switch. 3, 2, 1, back to the center, switch. Final seconds. Okay, 1 round down, 2 to go, back to the top with the downward dog, opposite hand foot tap. Going in 3, 2. Okay, reach the hips up, opposite hand toe tap, and then exhale, lower the hips back down. Exhale, lift the hips, and inhale, lower down. Okay, next we have our bear pull throughs. So just pulling the weight through to the other side. So it's a tabletop, curl the toes under, lift the knees up off the floor. The weight's behind the left hand, right hand pulls the weights through. And then switch. Or you can keep your knees on the floor and pull the weights through. Or all the way out into that plank. Ten seconds to go. Keep the core stable and still. Final seconds. Okay, our third move is that lying side crunch to the toe touch in the center. Ready, set, go. So it's that toe touch. Bottom arm comes to the floor for a lying side crunch. Back to the center, toe touch. Almost there. 12 seconds to go. Okay, 2 more moves in round 2. We have our forearms on the floor parallel to each other, and it's the 3 hip dips and then a side plank. Ready, set, go. So 3, 2, 1, and open, side plank. Other side, 3, 2, 1, and open. Remember that bottom knee can come to the floor for a modified side plank. Final seconds, 3, 2, 1. All right, and then we finish with bicycle crunches. So opposite knee, opposite elbow. Fingertips next to the ears. Try not to pull onto the head or the neck. Extend the right leg out. And then 3 elbow taps with that left knee. Come back to the center and switch legs. 3 elbow taps with the right knee. Come back to the center. Or your basic bicycle crunches, side to side. Ten seconds to go. All right, guys. 2 rounds down, 1 to go. This will be our final round. So those same 5 moves, 1 more time, starting in that bear for the dumbbell pull-throughs. Ready, set, go. So tabletop, curl the toes under, lift the knees about 1 inch or 2 off the floor, and then that opposite hand reaches across the midline to pull the dumbbells through. Or your canned goods, whatever you're using today. 20 seconds to go. Eight, 7, 6. And I skipped the downward dog, so we'll do that one next. It's the pike to the opposite hand toe tap. Ready, set, go. Exhale, pull the belly button in, lift the hips. Opposite hand toe tap, and then inhale, drop your hips down to that plank. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, now we'll go into our side crunches, laying down into those toe taps. 3 more moves. Ready, set, go. Up and toe tap. Roll onto your side for a side crunch. Back to the center. Toe tap. And roll to the other side. Side crunch. 20 seconds to go. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, 2 more moves. The forearm plank, hip dip side to side 3 times, and then open to that side plank. Ready, set, go. 3, 2, 1, and open. 3, 2, 1, and open. Okay, we have about 20 seconds left. Keep breathing. 10, 9, 8. And last one, our bicycle crunches. 45 seconds of bicycle crunches and we're all done. Here we go. Fingertips next to the ears. Extend the right leg out. And 3 elbow taps with that left knee. Come back to the center and then switch legs. 3 elbow taps, back to the center and switch. $15 to go. Woo, 1 and done. Roll onto your side, push yourself up. Come to a comfortable seated position and then open the chest. Time is up. Open the chest, stretch the arms. Deep breaths in and out. Okay, and we're gonna come our stomachs onto the floor for an ab stretch. Just gonna stop the timer. Okay, press the palms on the mat and lift the chest as high as you comfortably can. Maybe even you come to the forearms and then lifting here. Okay, and then press the palms on the mat next to your armpits to push your hips up and back over the heels. Relaxing the head, the arms extending overhead. And then bring your left hand, place it on top of your right hand, and then just sinking deeper into that child's pose, feeling the stretch down the left side. And then switch. Right hand comes on top of the left. Child's pose, feeling the stretch down the right side. And then bring both hands back to the center. Walk them towards you under the shoulders. And then pushing yourself up. And then let's just kick the legs out in front of us. Okay, let's open the chest and the arms one more time. And then interlace the hands, reach forward. Take a deep breath in, reach up, palms together, and draw a strong line right down to your heart. And you are finished. Thank you so much for joining me today for your 15-minute core conditioning workout. Enjoy the rest of your Friday. Have a great weekend. And I'll see you next time. Bye, everyone.